Welcome back. This is our 10th episode of the JNL Sports Show. We made it to double digits now. This is... All right, wasn't expecting that.
Little unnecessary.
This is Noah Marks here, and to my right...
I am to the right. Josh
Yeah.
Marks. I am
So that's
dyslexic and completely threw that off. I thought Noah was...
And to
You are Noah. I'm Josh.
What are you saying right now?
To my left...
Yeah, I'm Luke. I'm Luke. Yeah.
Completely forgot he had to say his name.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
just trying to
So,
recover after what Josh
Off to
was
a
saying.
killer start
Yeah,
right
great
now.
start. So Titans, they've been doing stuff
Can
that's
we-
not very cool.
Can they disqualify them from the league? Like, is that an option for the season?
For
I
the-
would like to.
Because I feel like
Because
after the
the
fact
rest-
that, they were caught on camera practicing at a couple of them were caught on camera practicing at like a high school.
Yeah, after the facility were closed.
I mean-
because there were COVID cases.
Come
and
the
they had
fuck
to
on.
quarantine.
Are we real life right now? This is what we're doing?
Yeah.
Like, I was so pissed seeing that, and I think Steelers fans were probably pretty pissed off because they're like,
Yeah.
what the
Not-
fuck are we doing? Why are we still being punished for this? Which I don't think they're
Yeah.
being too punished, right? What was your bye week anyway?
Ours was is it week 7 or
7.
week 8?
So it is kind of deep. It is kind of a
Yeah,
punishment.
It's kind of unfortunate. I mean, like, right, the way that the track... Well, didn't they say that, like, if they didn't have any more positive cases by, what was it, today, then they could possibly play on Tuesday?
I think it's if they don't have a positive case from here until Tuesday, they can play. So if they have one more, I'm pretty sure that they can't play Tuesday. At that point, because of the protocols that they broke, according to other sources too, they were not wearing a mask at all ever.
I saw that they behind closed doors they were not enforcing the mask policy.
Just come the fuck on. We're in a pandemic. Just do your goddamn part.
Yeah.
So I think they should.
Fuck the Titans.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm all for disqualifying them from the 2020 season.
Yeah, but, like, with the way that it's looking, if they, like, continue to be out, we're supposed to face them week 7, so, like...
You
if
just
there's-
have, it
that
would
would be
suck.
like, yes, we lost the bye week, like, but you can't do anything about that at this point. You can't give us 2 bye weeks.
working
and
the
then-
bye weeks, but they could say technically, they could just give you a win. So
Yeah.
technically,
Like,
it's
then
not
they'd
a.
ha-
But
then
technically,
they'd
it's not
have
a
to give us
bye
an-
week.
They'd have to give us another bye week.
Well,
then.
it wouldn't technically be a bye week. It'd be a forfeited week, which is it's unfair for other teams, but
Well, I mean,
also whatever the Titans are doing is unfair to
Yeah.
other teams. So I
Yeah.
mean, if we're just gonna fuck up the whole season by having people push back and just having possible COVID positive cases.
English over.
Yeah.
Then just fucking get rid of the Titans altogether. I'm sick of them. This has nothing to do with the fact that they beat the Patriots in the wild card game last year. This is
Absolutely nothing.
no bias at all. If you're not going to follow the fucking protocols.
Fucking up the season right now,
Yeah.
or jeopardizing the season.
And the Bills, the Bills are 4-0. They're probably going to wash the Titans anyway, who
Yeah.
haven't practiced for a week. It's going to be tough, but I think if they have to forfeit this, or if they have to go another week without doing it, no fucking point.
We're out on the Titans.
Yeah, I'm all the way out on the
all
Titans.
the way out. So, moving on from there, the NBA Finals still going. Game 5 is currently being played. It's at halftime now. Heat are up by 4. In Game 4, LA went up 3-1 with a 102-96 win. Both LeBron and Anthony Davis shot 8 for 16 from the field. LeBron was 2 assists shy of a triple-double. Anthony Davis with 22 points and 9 rebounds. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, who past couple of years has been viewed as the worst player on the Lakers by fans and such, made a couple big plays down the stretch. He finished with 15 points, which is not amazing, but
But
it's
when you're
solid.
looked at as the worst player on the
Yeah.
Lakers and you get
I don't
15,
think he
it's
is
pretty good.
anymore, but I think
Well, yeah,
especially
Kuzma
last. Yeah, a lot of Lakers fans hate Kuzma. I saw there was a change.org petition to prevent Kuzma from getting a ring if they win it.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
There's a
He
couple
did
thousand
decent this
signatures.
bubble, too, though. That's
Yeah, he's
fucked
been
up.
playing all right.
Fucking ass.
yeah.
The Laker, there's certain sports areas that are absolutely brutal. Boston, New York, LA is brutal.
Yeah.
If you're just gonna shit
Yeah.
on someone who's done a decent job, yeah,
Yeah.
Boston's just like him though.
And there was an interesting stat line between LeBron and Anthony Davis. So there's a plus-minus stat, which I've explained to you guys before, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure if all of our listeners know. Basically, the plus-minus stat is basically the point differential between teams while the player is on the court. So say if you're on the floor and throughout the game while you're on the floor, your team outscores the other team by 10, your plus-minus would be plus 10. And if it was...
Other
if
way
you're-
around, negative.
Yeah, other way
Yeah.
around, then negative 10. So LeBron's plus-minus for Game 4 was -2, and Anthony Davis's was plus 17.
I mean, yeah, I'm not shocked. I've been saying this whole fucking bubble that AD is the main player on the Lakers.
Yeah.
I'm really just not not taking away from LeBron. He is one of the best people to play basketball ever. I'm not gonna even. I'm not gonna. Who's that dude that said he wasn't top 5?
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce. I'm not gonna
Who's
Paul
that dude?
Pierce him.
Paul Pierce said that if he wins, though, he'll move him up to the second spot. So he's coming around. He's coming around.
Slowly but surely. But yeah, no, I'm like, obviously he's one of the best basketball players of all time. I just think this Lakers team, AD, do you think AD wins MVP or do they give it to LeBron no matter what? I think it matters. If they win tonight, it depends. If LeBron does better than I don't know. LeBron's probably going to win Finals MVP no matter what.
It's a good chance.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough because, I mean, it's LeBron, and you know the media is going to be all over him,
Oh yeah.
and he's likely going to win it. They're probably going to give it to him. Whether
He did.
he deserves it, I mean, I'm sure, like, he's played well enough to get it, but I think between him and AD, it's kind of a close race.
If AD wasn't there, I feel like it would no doubt LeBron. But
Yeah,
AD
yeah.
has done so well and been so important to this team.
Yeah, I think, like you said, I think it depends on the last game. Like, if AD has, like, a 30-something point monster game like he did in the first two, then I could see AD winning it. But, yeah. Jimmy Butler was 1 assist shy of another triple-double. Tyler Hero, 21 points. Big factor was the LA bench outscored Miami's bench 27-13. This was in a 6-point game. So the Miami bench clearly was struggling a bit. I think Kendrick Nunn shot 2 for 11 off the bench, which not too good. Missing 9 out of 11 shots.
Too good for a
And,
professional basketball player.
Yeah. So Game 5, currently at halftime, Miami's up 60-56. LA is looking to clinch their 17th franchise championship, which would tie the Celtics franchise for most championships in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, you hate to see it.
And Miami is looking to survive another game.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what. Whether Miami survives another game tonight or not, I'm going to go ahead and say the Lakers are...
Yeah.
Oh, you're finally changing
I did
sides on
already.
this one.
After Game 1, after all the injuries. What is this? What
He
is-
did. He did say.
He
it,
was
though.
always saying that, like, well, if they get their injuries, or if their injured
No,
players
I
come
was
back early
saying
enough,
if
they
they're
have a
able
shot.
to get their players back early enough, they would have a shot. But
They
I'm
did
still
not.
saying Lakers are probably going to win this.
Yeah.
I have,
they also-
I have breaking news
What's
right
up,
now.
Luke?
So right now,
Please
It
tell
is-
me it's Yankees losing news.
it's top of the ninth.
Let's go.
With 2
Ooh.
outs.
Uh-huh.
I've just seen that.
Rays are winning 2-1.
Let's fucking go. Let's go.
Stanton and Luke Voigt both just struck out to start. the
Me
inning.
and
Nice.
Luke made a gas station run about 20 minutes ago, and on the way we were talking about how much our lives would suck if we had to watch an Yankees Astros series. I mean, thank God someone. I mean, the Rays? I don't like the Rays that much anyway either. But
Definitely don't like them.
anyway,
yeah.
anyone but the
Yeah,
Astros
yeah.
and Yankees.
The Rays
Yeah.
just won.
Let's
Let's
fucking
go.
go.
You'd love
Fuck
to
the
see it.
Yankees.
Fuck the Yankees. Yeah, Mike Brusso got a go-ahead homer off of Aroldis Chapman.
Thank
Ooh.
You love Chapman
Yeah,
blowing
thanks.
games again.
Chapman loves giving up game-winning home
Oh
run.
my god. I'm so fucking happy.
I mean-
this happened.
See it.
Granted, last year they did know the exact pitch he was going to throw, but
Yeah,
he-
that's true.
we can't really blame him for that.
Let's fucking go.
And then, other sad news: the Slam Diego Padres are out of the playoffs.
I was like, what are you saying right now?
Yeah,
I'm
I
quite
got you.
sad.
yeah.
about
They
it.
got swept. It was tough.
Yeah, and you know, their future's bright. All right,
Oh yeah, for sure. They have a young team.
they have a young team. My fear, though, is that next year the Padres have been there. There are certain teams that start off hot, and that's why like I figured that this year was going to be such an important year for those teams.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Padres are going a full season hitting the amount of ding dongs that they were hitting.
No,
consistently.
definitely not.
Like they would probably fall off around this time anyway
Yeah.
in the regular season, which is
Or they're
sad to see. Sad to
pitching
see.
not solidified.
But I mean, they ran into a goddamn tank of a team. That
yeah,
is
the Dodgers are just
right
ridiculous.
now.
Yeah.
So yeah, so yeah, the what's it called? Rays just winning solidified the championship series. You guys want to start talking about
Yeah.
baseball since we're just
Yeah, I
cycling
mean,
into that?
there's nothing else in the NBA except
That's
for
true. That's true.
one game.
Yeah, it is the Rays' first ALCS berth since 2008.
Well,
That's-
Yeah.
They did suck for a while. I
Yeah.
remember them being good, and then they just randomly drew. Who was there? Didn't they have a catcher that was there for like? Thinking of the Twins. Thinking of Justin.
Joe Mauer.
Yeah. I want to say Monroe for some reason, but yeah,
Yeah,
Mauer.
Justin
Joe
Morneau.
He was on the.
also
He
a
was
person.
at. He was. Wasn't he on? Yeah, he was on the Rockets, right?
Who?
The Rockets.
Joe Mauer?
Joe
Mauer?
Mauer.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rockets is a local.
Yeah.
Used to be.
No longer
Yeah.
exists.
Used to be.
New
No
Britain
They were
longer
the
a team.
Twins.
Yeah, they
What?
were a Twins affiliate.
Yeah.
The
New
Twins
Britain
double A.
Rockets.
Yeah. David Ortiz came out of there.
Yep.
Joe Mauer.
Joe
came out of
Mauer did.
Yeah.
I think, had to have been Justin Morneau. If I
Had a
was
good
talking about
run.
Justin
Yeah.
there.
Morneau.
Good run in
Yeah.
our childhood.
Yeah,
Very good
Rockets, good childhood memory.
Yeah,
now
correct.
now we got the New Britain Bees and
The
the
Hartford
Hartford
Yard
Yard Goats.
Hartford Yard Goats.
Yeah, I've been to one Yard Goats game, and
I've been to 0.
The stadium's
been to,
the
like-
stadium's very nice.
I've been to like 3 or 4 of them now.
Dunkin' Donuts Park, I think it is, right?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Recommend it.
Not the same feeling
No,
because it's a
not.
city.
Yeah,
it's not the same.
Yeah.
I mean, Rockettes was just this fucking. There was just like
It was
a
just the
turnpike
place
and then bam,
yeah,
Yeah.
it was stadium.
baseball field.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
mean, the
no.
stadium is nice. It does feel like weird because
Yeah.
it's like a city like.
Yeah.
It's also in Hartford, so
Which is all a shit show.
it's
Just
it's-
the parking.
it's- yeah,
the parking
it's
is
hard to get there in the
atrocious.
first
Yeah.
place.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Rockets. We miss you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts. Please come back to me. So the championship games. So now
so-
we
yeah.
have the
So the Rays are facing the Astros. So
Rays better win.
please
Rays
for
better.
Rays better
fuck's
win.
sake, Rays.
Yeah, I don't care about divisional shit. As long as the Yankees are out, that's all I really care about. Rays could win it all. Could not fucking care.
Yeah.
About
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
They deserve something. Their fans deserve something because they've had some tough times, to say the least. But then the NLCS, the Dodgers and the Braves, which was my prediction. It's like
Yeah,
I
I
predicted
think-
everything else wrong. Like the whole AL side is not
Yeah.
not even close.
Unless the Dodgers do what the Dodgers have done recently, and that's choke away. I just don't think that they have the team to choke this year. Like I think they're gonna.
I
beat
have the Braves in the World Series. I'm not confident about it.
Yeah, no, I think it's
surprise.
Dodgers. I don't want to say it, but I think it's Dodgers Astros, and I think hopefully. I mean, I hate
wanna
both
fucking
of their
see
teams.
that
I know I
again.
don't like both
wanna
of them,
see
but
that again.
I think the Dodgers win that.
Braves Rays would be a cool World Series. That
Yeah.
would be cool.
Yeah, it's like fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something new.
Like Braves. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's just
X for doubt on
I
that
do doubt
happening,
it.
though.
Do you
But-
think we could see
it's what I got.
the Braves and the Dodgers going to a game 7?
I think so. Definitely.
No,
Yeah.
Would not.
no, not
Would
even.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Nope.
You're out on that.
Remember when the Red Sox traded away Mookie Betts and then lost him forever? Do you guys remember
Why?
that?
Why would you bring that up?
Why would you
I
do
just
that?
had to just cross my mind.
I don't know why. Why you?
I
It's
don't
something
know.
we have to live with now. The fact that he's about to happily win another goddamn
See,
World Series.
I was
without us.
living with it just fine.
Yeah.
Just
In the back of my mind.
in
at
my
all times.
subconscious, just
Yeah.
not thinking about it, and then
Now it's there.
now you just
You brought back all the emotions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what? Just for yeah,
It's a bad
You know what?
I'm not happy about it.
listen.
It's the
While it
beginning of
would
this year.
while it would be nice for the meme of the Dodgers choking every single year, if they do win it, I'm happy for Mookie and I'm happy for Joe Kelly.
Yeah, me too. I love Joe Kelly and I love
I think
Mookie.
David Price technically, even though he opted out of the season, does he get a?
No,
He doesn't get a ring,
probably
I think
not.
so.
I would guess not. Like, I think you'd have to have played at least one game. I think that's how that works. They might send him
I
one
don't
as
know.
like a, hey, sign with us. Like,
Like,
re-sign with us or some
haven't
shit.
actually pitched a game for us yet, but
Yeah. So, Tampa
a
Bay moves on from 110. I was going to say maybe Tampa Bay as a sports city is back after getting Brady, and the Vipers will be XFL champions at one point. But I wanted to say that Tampa Bay is back as a sports city. Unfortunately, when you have a quarterback that's as old as Tom Brady, he might have a little bit of dementia. And last night, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers blew a big one because Tom Brady thought that it was third down when he threw a deep pass on 4th and 5. What? This is the greatest quarterback of all time.
Yeah, not only that, but the pass he threw,
No,
terrible.
It was an awful pass.
The receiver was never open.
yeah.
He was covered like a blanket the entire
Yeah,
route.
I think he was just trying to. It was one of those. On 3rd and 5, it makes sense to go a little deep because everyone thinks you're going to take the easy first down, so it makes
Yeah.
sense. But it wasn't
But
3rd
it
and
was
5.
fourth
It
and
was
five.
4th and 5. That's a real travesty, and it makes sense that Hoyer has sat behind him now. It all
Come on.
adds up to me because Hoyer also made shitty mistakes this past week. But seeing Brady do that mistake and then his face, I was like, thank God he doesn't have a Patriots helmet on right now. Thank fuck. Other than that, he played decent. 25 for 41 with 253 yards and a touchdown. But I mean, the thing you're going to talk about is the fact that
you can't
he
forget
lost
the
again to
down.
Nick Foles. He is now 2-0 against Nick Foles.
0-2.
0-2.
0-2, yep. Nick Foles is 2-0 against him.
Yep.
He's 2-0 and skipping out handshakes after the game. He again
Yeah, he didn't.
did not
He didn't
go-
shake his hand.
And I saw a lot of Patriots fans. They're like, it's because COVID. And I'm like, no, week 1.
But
Week 1 he was there.
then every other player was shaking hands with other players.
I
at the
hate
same
it
time.
because I love Tom Brady and I know that he's an ultra competitor and I'm sure that's what it's about, but it's a bad look.
yeah.
I mean, especially Nick Foles who's out there who's clearly looking for him.
Mm.
I mean, it's a bad look, but I can't believe Nick Foles is 2-0 against him. Nick Foles missed a pass in the first quarter yesterday. Holy fuck. It was 3 yards. He overthrew him by 40 yards. He was wide open. It was embarrassing. I saw it and I was like, how the fuck did this man beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl? How did that happen?
Magic.
The rest of the game was pretty good. I mean, Evans did good. He was limping most of the game. Gronkowski had a crazy play. Khalil Mack was involved in every play. Maybe didn't get the sack. He only had 2 sacks, but he was in Brady's face. The penalties. How many penalties? I sent it to you guys
The
yesterday.
Bucks had
11.
11 for 106 yards or something.
Yeah,
like
and
that.
3 of them were on one drive, and it ended up being 3rd and 40.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
Brady was
Brady
he
was
was
pissed.
very mad after
He
that
was
drive.
screaming at everybody on the bench.
Understandably so. I mean, 3rd and 40 off of penalties.
Yeah.
Not your
No.
best look. My throat just exploded for a second. My bad.
All right.
But Nick Foles threw for 243 yards and a touchdown. Robinson had 10 receptions for 90 yards. The main part is the defense played extraordinary. I mean, that's the problem with having someone like Brady in this era. This is the era of running quarterbacks, and there was no fucking shot.
Yeah.
His offensive line folded in the biggest
Yeah.
possible way.
Yeah, his offensive line didn't really perform that well. Clearly, the penalties hurt them a lot. Losing over 100 yards to penalties in a single game.
Yeah.
Not the best way to try to win a football game.
Close ass game too, in the 20 to
Yeah,
19
20 to
is a
19,
very.
yeah.
Oh, you hate to forget the fucking down. You really do. I don't know what to tell you. That's got to be the biggest mistake that happened that game. I mean, yeah, the penalties, but
Yeah.
you have a chance
that's
to
just a
fucking
mental
kick a
error.
field goal
Yeah.
to win the game, and
Yeah, you got
the
to know.
greatest quarterback of all time forgot that
Yep.
Yeah. Well, where were they on the field?
they were on their own, so they still had to get past. They still needed at least 20 yards to be in field goal range.
It's just tough.
It is
It's
very
to
tough.
say. I hate forgetting the down.
You do?
And then the memes have been fucking incredible.
Yeah.
There have
Oh,
been
yeah.
some
They always
fire
are.
memes.
There's been some good ones.
I'm very
Positives that come out of it.
I'm so happy that there's not a Patriot symbol on his helmet at that moment.
Yeah.
Just because I know as
It's
a fan
understandable.
I would not want to deal with that at all.
Yeah.
From another team now who is I think has a chance of breaking the record and actually going. How many? So there's
19-0.
Well, I'm thinking of playoffs. There'd be
19.
20. Oh no, yeah, you're right. It would be
19,
19. Yep. I think the Chiefs could go 19-0. What do you guys think?
I mean, maybe.
I mean,
They-
they could,
could.
but I don't know. I don't really.
I don't know their full rest. What is the rest of their
They
schedule?
have 5 divisional games left: 2 against the Raiders, 2 against the Broncos, and 1 against the Chargers. And I have their top opponents left besides their
Good for
divisional
them.
games. They have the Bills, Panthers, the Bucks, and the Saints, which could be close, maybe.
I feel like Bills and Saints.
Bills
will be
and
close.
Saints probably have the best opportunity.
Yeah.
And then their
I
shitty
guess
teams
the-
that they gotta face: the Jets, Dolphins, and the Falcons.
I just don't think, even like looking at the Bills, I don't think the Chiefs' offense is fucking explosive.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bills defense.
Well, and
yeah,
their
Bills' defense is really good too.
yeah, and
And their offense.
yeah.
if they
is
can do what
also
the
bad.
Patriots did and hold them to 6 in the first half, I think.
And then you
they'll
have
be-
Josh Allen performing like an MVP.
But my
That's-
problem is fucking. We saw it last year in the playoffs. The Chiefs can score like 24 in
like 5 minutes.
5 minutes,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah, you're right.
insane that that's a thing that exists.
Yeah.
People score 24 in a game. They can
Yeah.
do it in
Texans,
5 fucking
Texans
minutes.
really did choke that crazy lead.
Yeah,
away.
the Texans not
Speaking of the Texans,
not in a great spot at the moment.
No.
Speaking of the Texans, supposedly before Bill O'Brien got fired, a bit of an altercation between him and J.J. Watt. About 2 weeks ago, it was reported. J.J. Watt and the defensive coordinator Anthony Weaver were not happy with Bill O'Brien. In an interview with ESPN, J.J. Watt said, "I'm not going to talk about what happened at practice or what conversations we had. We are 0-4. Something has to change."
So I guess what came out of this was like the main reports were that J.J. Watt got Bill O'Brien fired.
Yeah, they did say
Like
that.
I guess it was very. It kind of players were. J.J. Watt said what all the players were thinking, and then
Yeah.
after J.J. Watt said it, all the players were in the locker room that night and kind of stood up and were like, "No, yeah, you really are like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like you should not be here. We are 0-4 because of you, 100% because of you." J.J. Watt, I believe, is a free agent after the end of the season.
Not
Or
sure.
next season?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure. Would love to see him in New England. Would absolutely love to see
Would love all of the Watt brothers
Unfortunately,
on the Steelers.
I think
to be
if he were
honest.
to leave, he would join his brothers
Yeah,
because I think that would
I
just
could
be a
definitely
cool
see
thing.
that happening.
I would.
Especially like, but what would he? Does him and TJ play the same position? I'm sure you can just
Well,
move
yeah,
him
they
on
can
the
play
other
on
side of the
yeah,
line.
on
Sure
opposite
that-
ends of the line.
I don't believe so.
No, I think
What
J.J.
is
Watt
JJ?
is a defensive end, and
Watt's
T.J.
a
Watt is like an
linebacker.
outside
Yeah,
linebacker.
Technically outside linebacker.
Yeah. But I mean, they'd be unstoppable. The only like risk would be J.J. Watt does get hurt quite often.
It's after next season.
So after next season, he's a free agent.
Yeah. So he's 2020 and 2021. He's under contract.
Yeah, and I'm seeing if the Texans don't turn this around. He's probably
He's also
out of there.
he's 31 right now. So like, he'd be in his age 33 season
Yeah.
as a free agent. I don't know how
Might
much with an injury history. I mean, we still might sign
I could,
him. But
I think- yeah,
I could
I
see him,
think
like,
he'd do a
maybe
year with the
1-year
Steelers.
contract with the Steelers just to play with his brother.
Mm-hmm. Brothers.
Brothers, yeah.
Yeah,
because
Derek's there.
Watt
Derek
is-
Watt.
Does Derek ever see the
fullback.
field?
he's hurt now.
That's tough.
He got hurt.
Did he ever see the field?
Not as much as I thought he was going to.
I mean, he's a fullback.
But we randomly had like Roosevelt Nix, who was our fullback before. Like just every 5 weeks, he'd have some random reception in the end zone for a touchdown.
I think
and then that
Derek
was-
Watt would do good on a team like a Ravens, where they use all
Will
of
they
their
actually use their
yeah,
fullbacks?
Yeah, because I know
They have Rick Hard, right? Their fullback.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
And
I think-
according to Madden, he's really good. So
Yeah.
best
One of the best
fullback
fullbacks
in
in the game.
best fullback in the league has got to be Juszczyk. I mean, he's basically a tight end in the backfield for the
Yeah.
49ers.
I think in Madden it's Sherman on the Chiefs, their fullback.
Yeah, see, I
He's-
don't even know who the fuck that is, so I don't know why.
I can
they
see
would-
his face.
Yeah, I think it's Anthony Sherman.
Anthony Sherman, yeah. Pretty sure he scored a touchdown like a week or two ago.
Yeah, but
That's all I was like, oh yeah, that guy exists.
I
Yeah,
still think
Mahomes
Juszczyk
gave him
is
like a
probably
little
way
like
better.
sidearm
Yeah.
2-yard drop off and he scored a touchdown.
The only reason I know any fullbacks
Who was
is because
the
Madden.
who was
That's
the
only
Patriots fullback that they used quite often?
James Devlin.
reason. Yes.
Yes,
He had
Devlin.
He was on IR like all of last year, and I don't know what happened to him this year.
And stuff. IR is definitely not a place
Yeah.
that you want to
I
be.
want to say he opted out, but pretty sure he opted out.
Probably.
Devlin.
We did have quite a
You
few
do have a
players.
lot
Yeah,
of
we
doubts,
did
so it
have
would
we
make
did
sense
have
that
8
he
or
was
9,
one
I
of them.
believe.
People.
Guys, I had a tough thing happen to me this week, and I wanted to. It
Wanted to
got me
talk
thinking
it.
about like things that we can relate to sports. So I broke my toe this
Yeah.
week. Turns out stubbing your toe on like a wall does not give. It is
No.
complete.
We didn't think it would, to be honest.
So,
yeah,
I,
never.
broke my toe.
So-
Got me thinking about like other bones that I've broken during sports. Have you guys ever had any like sports injuries? We all played sports growing up. Did you guys?
Yeah, I never really had anything serious. Mostly just like pulled muscles in my legs, like tennis elbow
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
pitching
I think
baseball.
I pinched a nerve in my shoulder blade one time playing baseball, and then I just couldn't play for like a week, and then I was back. It wasn't that big of a deal.
One of the worst ones I had is Little League. I had a fastball coming from my head, and I
Yeah.
dodged backwards like Matrix, and my helmet came off on my way down, and I slammed my head against the
Remember
ground.
that.
So instead of getting a
Ugh.
concussion from the baseball hitting me in the head, I got a
Yeah.
concussion from me slamming my head into the ground, dodging a ball coming from my head. That's got to be up there. I think the worst one ever, and I didn't want to bring this up just for bullying circumstances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at my grandfather's house a couple years ago, me and Noah were playing basketball,
Mhm.
and I went up for a shot, and Noah packed my shit, and my finger broke.
Yep.
Broke my finger
Broke,
playing
yeah.
basketball.
I blocked him so hard, I snapped his finger.
Dude, and it's funny too because after it happened, like I kept playing, and then on the way home, I was kind of like, I think I might have broke my finger, like for real. And when I texted him later that night when I went to go to the X-ray, and I was like, yeah, you broke my finger. I think that might have been Noah's like favorite accomplishment. He was very
Makes
happy
sense.
that he just packed my finger in.
I would be happy about it too.
Yeah, it's quite an embarrassing thing to talk about. I mean, the way I've broken bones have been pretty bad. I broke my leg playing Batman once.
You did.
Playing Lego
You
Batman.
Yeah, you texted me about
I
that.
kicked
You're
the
like,
kicked the chair. The chair
you're like,
broke.
I broke my leg, and I'm like, how? You're like, playing video games? What do you mean playing video
Yeah,
games?
I was frustrated and I kicked my
Crazy.
chair, and the chair broke and like tripped me, and I like flew over my chair and hit my growth plate on like the side of my. We have like a kind of like on like the side of a bureau, but it was a wall thing, and broke my growth plate. It's probably one of the most embarrassing things I've ever
Yeah,
had.
that's real tough.
I have never broken a bone like in a cool way. We both broke our fingers playing football on like the same day,
Yeah.
and Noah sprained it on the same day
Yeah.
too.
My-
But
my
it wasn't
middle
like-
finger does not.
It wasn't
my
like
right
a
hand
cool
does not
break either.
the
Like it's
same.
not like
No.
someone hit me or anything. I fucking dropped a ball.
Yeah, I know. I know. I jammed my finger trying
Yeah.
to catch it, and then.
Yeah. It's I don't know what to do with stuff. I know John, my brother John, I think he got a pretty bad concussion during football. I want to say his freshman year. And when he came home, like they had the film of the game,
Mhm.
and he couldn't remember like 4 plays straight.
Jeez.
Like they scored a touchdown on that drive, and he was like, "I swear to God, when I got hit, I thought it was 3rd down, and we punted." Like he just could not remember the rest of the drive.
That's
I was like,
crazy.
"Holy shit!" Yeah, luckily we haven't had anything of that. You guys, I can't believe you guys have never broken anything because you guys have like
I've never broken any bone ever.
really.
Well,
have
that's,
you
that's
ever?
what I was at before my finger, but
Oh, that was the first time you broke a
yeah, I've
bone.
never broken anything.
Yeah,
before
it's
that.
not great. I
mean,
wouldn't.
yeah,
I wouldn't
would expect
recommend
to
it.
be.
I had this toe though. I didn't know how much you needed a toe in life, like any type of toe. But it's
toe.
okay. So it's my baby toe, right?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
figured, who the fuck needs that? Like it'll be fine. I have no balance at all. Like my balance is absolutely
Well, yeah, 'cause
shot.
you gotta like twist your foot to avoid touching it. on
Yeah,
anything.
and when you broke my finger, that was one of the worst. Like, that was like I think probably the first time I broke my finger. So like I would just be forgetting, or like try to grab a door handle, and I'd be like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
That shit hurt." Yeah, you guys are definitely lucky you haven't broken anything.
Yeah. I have a couple other injuries that aren't sports related. Got my face bit by my dog.
Oh yeah. Did you
4
know
or
about
5
this,
years
Luke?
ago.
Yeah.
Bro, his face got ripped apart. It was at like 10 o'clock at night when we found out.
Yeah,
Like your dad texted my dad and
It
was
was
like,
my. I was a freshman in high school. It was over Christmas break. My other cousins were visiting from wherever they were at that point, and they had gone to my aunt's old friend's house. So it was just me and my brother. We were chilling. We were playing Battlefront in a room, and fucking, I was chilling with my dog, and then all of a sudden he just fucking snaps at me, and I had to get 14
bro,
stitches.
you still have the scar, right?
Yeah.
He still has
that's how-
one. Let me
that's how
see.
scars work.
No, let me see. Like you still have, because you got
Yeah.
there were a couple scratches. He has one
Yeah,
right here.
I
I think.
had 7 stitches over my lip, 5 on my cheek, and then 2 on my ear. That was real tough.
It was tough.
Yeah.
Did
It
you
was-
figure out
and
why
then-
it happened?
I don't know.
He just like what did you
just
did
a
you lay on
one-time-
the dog or something?
think- We think that because he had like a fall on the stairs, like either earlier in the day or the day before, so I must have like touched like a sensitive spot that he was hurting in, and just kind of like quick
Flipped the
reaction.
fuck out and
just
decided to rip your face apart.
Yeah. I
So that's
also
a pretty big instinct.
also have a fucked up scar on my
Oh,
finger.
that's not even your fault. I mean, you
I mean,
getting
it
it was
is.
your fault.
It is.
I forgot I did that too. I also have a. I also,
you
I
were
also
doing
had to get
something
stitches.
extra
I was
stupid.
just fucking with the razor blades at work because we had razor blades, and I was just fucking with them, and I sliced
no.
my finger.
Yeah, I was cutting open an avocado, and then see, I went to get the pit out
Oh.
with like
Yeah.
the tip of the blade
I know what
instead
you
of
did.
like
I know
The-
what you did.
The pit.
the pit of an avocado.
I'm not an avocado person,
there's
so
a-
you're
there's
gonna
a-
have
There's
to.
a big pit in there.
Okay.
And basically, you're supposed to hold like the side of it and do like a chopping motion,
Uh huh.
so you can get the pit like stuck on like the middle of the blade, and then you just kind of like pry it out. But see, the way I did it was not the right way.
Yeah.
I took the tip of the blade and kind of like poked it, slipped, cut my finger.
Bro, the one of the
And
most
then-
fucked up part about it is when he gets his stitches.
Bro, they only put
Like
3 stitches in my
I
finger.
see. He like sends me a picture of his finger, and you can see like all of the wounds still like halfway open.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was like, did
Bro,
they
the cut
stitch that right at
Yeah.
all?
The cut was about like the same length as the one on my above my lip, which
Yeah.
I got 7 stitches in. They put 3 in my finger.
Bro, it was
That's
like
crazy.
it was like one here, one in the middle, and
now-
one on the other side too.
So
it
now I
looked
got this,
so
like-
bad.
So now I got this like weird bumpy scar on my finger.
Did they ever give you more stitches? I remember you going back and complaining
Uh,
about it.
They had to like realign it and put some like, I don't even know what it was. It was some like gauze shit or something.
Yeah, we fucked up. You might never feel the tip of your finger ever again.
Yeah, it's still like I damaged a nerve in there, so it's
That's tough.
like
This
if-
is
if-
some great sports
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah,
Rob.
great
This is great.
Let's actually
yeah.
talk
Let's go
about-
back to sports.
let's talk about something in sports. You know, we
Nothing-
could still
yeah.
bullshit, but what is your guys' favorite sports movie? I saw this online and I was like, we gotta talk about it. There's a lot of
Yeah,
sports
there's a lot of
movies.
sports movies. It's hard to choose.
I think my favorites gotta be 42.
42 is really good.
42
yeah.
is great.
Definitely a
The
top-
Mighty
top
Ducks.
3 for me.
The Mighty Ducks started a goddamn franchise, and I think that's the best thing of all time. The Mighty. Luke? Have you seen? I think there's 3 of them.
Yeah, there's 3.
Have you seen the Mighty Ducks
Pretty
trilogy?
sure I have, yeah.
Fantastic movies. Dodgeball, all-time
good movie.
favorite when I was a kid.
Rocky, all the Rocky movies.
Yeah, the Rockies are
Quality.
good. Fever Pitch.
Fever
for
Pitch.
us Red Sox fans,
Quality
were quite
movie.
a good movie. Unfortunate that Jimmy Fallon has to be a Yankees fan.
Yeah.
It's real tough.
Quite unfortunate. Because I believed his sadness when he
yeah.
was
Yeah,
watching the
Looks like
World Series.
genuine emotion.
Yeah, when he was watching the World Series of the Mets, like the Bill Buckner play,
Oh,
and
yeah.
just watching it on repeat because he was depressed.
I'm pretty sure they were filming like as that 2004 Red Sox Yankees game or series was being played.
Oh, really?
So I don't think like they actually knew it. I think that was just like a coincidence that they. I'm pretty sure. I remember seeing something about it or talking to someone about it.
About the 04 game?
Yeah, the 04 series.
Yeah.
About their comeback from down 3-0.
Oh my god. Oh, and they made that line about that's cool as shit. That's kind of
think
wild.
so.
I know Damon was on that team because I
Yeah.
remember a scene
Yeah.
with
yeah,
Damon.
Yeah, Drew Barrymore's character
Yeah.
runs onto the field.
Fuck Johnny Damon. He's a real piece of shit. I don't know if I was supposed to hate him, but as a kid, when I saw him first put on the
We,
Yankees
we
uniform.
were kind of
I was very
taught to hate him
Yeah,
at that
it was
point.
very- I don't even know. Was it a trade? Did he just choose?
He just
to
signed with
from-
them in free agency. Like
So it wasn't even really like a big deal. I was just like,
it just the right
fuck this
Yankees offered him more money.
did
so
he do
went
any?
there.
Did he?
He was on their 09 World Series team.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's real tough. Manny Ramirez, when he left, I don't think did. He went to the Dodgers, right, at first?
Right after. I
believe he
think
went to
so.
the
Right
Dodgers.
at the end. He played. I mean, he kind of randomly played like a while.
Yeah, I know.
He's still playing in like Japan or something like that now.
Who-
You know.
So back to Fever Pitch.
Yeah.
The original ending was supposed to have the curse of the Bambino.
Mhm.
If the Yankees had beaten the Red Sox in the playoffs, and I guess the moment that the Red Sox had come back and won the series, Drew Barrymore and Jimmy Fallon, in character, ran onto the field and celebrated with the team. And this ending was edited into the film as a montage with a narration.
That's cool as fuck.
Oh, that's really cool. Actually.
So they were
cool.
filming as the series went on.
There's been a lot of
Wild.
movies that have had like Fenway in it that aren't sports movies. Ted
Yeah.
went to
Yeah.
Fenway. Great movie. Not a movie, but Fallout 4, I think. I want to say Fallout 4 or 3
Couldn't tell you.
has. I think Fenway. I'm pretty sure Fenway's in it. I think Fallout 4, Fenway's in it. Fucking Fenway's great. I had,
Nice.
fucking, my girlfriend. I was gonna say there's someone in my girlfriend. One time, it was in the middle of school. Told me that Yankee Stadium was nicer than Fenway.
No,
Almost lost my fucking mind right there.
I would have.
I had
yeah.
you know one of our teacher, our history teacher, super cool dude, big Red Sox fan. Like I literally like in the middle of class was like, yeah, she thinks
Yeah.
Yankee Stadium is. She's like, well, just like all around it's nicer, and I'm like, pesky
That's
pole.
that's your
Yeah.
that's your opinion though.
Yeah. And, well, it's
And
not
that's a
even
wrong one?
It's a wrong
Yeah.
statement. It's not an opinion.
Not an opinion.
It's a wrong statement.
Just false.
Yeah.
But
Like,
Fever
if you
Pitch.
like I've been to both. I mean, I definitely have a bias, but like
Well, yeah,
I
Yeah.
don't get. It's not the same feel.
it's not. The Yankee Stadium is that. It's a stadium.
Yeah.
Fenway's a ballpark,
Yeah.
and I think
Yeah,
I
like,
think
I think that
There's a
puts
feel.
it perfectly.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
a feel.
Yeah, there's a different because I mean, there's nothing better than walking around Fenway Park before
Yeah.
the games,
Mm.
seeing the dude on the fucking he has like
The stilts.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Dude, when I
tall
first
dude.
saw that guy, I
Yeah.
was like, that dude's
Yawkey
12
way.
feet tall.
Yeah.
What? How was he born 12 feet tall? I could not believe it when I first saw it. He was in Fever Pitch too, I think. I think
Probably.
they showed like him
Probably
Yeah,
was,
Yawkey
yeah.
way, probably.
a movie that absolutely stunk. And I hate LeBron James, but I hope he does a better movie. Space Jam is fucking atrocious. Okay? Listen, I loved this movie, and I know this is going to get some hate. Because people love Space Jam. It's idolized for some reason. I loved it as a kid. I think sophomore, maybe freshman year of high school, my brother was sick and I was watching it on the couch with him. Because it's like one of his favorite movies of all time. It's fucking atrocious.
You're like,
It's
this
a
is not
really
good.
bad movie. Like I'm very upset. It was one of those moments for me that I was like, wow, like my childhood was a
Yeah.
lie. Like
Yeah.
we have rosy colored glasses and it's a terrible movie. I definitely if you like it would not recommend watching it again just for your sake. But
Just don't
if
ruin it
you're
for yourself.
curious,
I haven't seen it.
go ahead.
in
The best
forever.
the best
Yeah,
the
it's been
best
a
part
long
is
time.
with Larry Bird, and I think Bill Murray's in there too, and they're golfing. That's like the best part. Other than that movie fucking stunk. What
Sandlot though.
Sandlot is
Sandlot,
what
high
your
quality.
favorite movie?
That's my
Classic.
favorite.
It is a great movie.
High
I saw
quality film.
they did like a short version of Sandlot at the
Sandlot. I've seen
where
that
is the
1,000
MLB
times.
Hall of Fame?
Cooperstown.
Cooperstown. They did like a stick figure Sandlot when I was there. It was like in the theater.
Interesting.
Very whack. Very
Yeah, it
whack.
sounds
Was very
weird.
upset about it. I was like,
Yeah.
don't y'all just
Come
do
on
something original?
Yeah, yeah.
Stick figure
Yeah, no,
Sandlot.
they had like a Sandlot 2 and a Sandlot 3, and they're all trash. They're not
Really?
Even, they're not.
Yeah, you
it's
gotta-
not the same thing. The one of them like was like centered on like a rocket or some shit. Like it wasn't even about baseball. And I'm like, why is this a movie?
Do you remember?
not.
Do you remember opening day of our baseball little league? That night we did movies.
Yeah, and they played it.
They played movies that night, and I remember. Did you ever go to those?
I think I went to one. I remember you broke my sunglasses at the only one I went.
See, I don't remember.
I
that
think
at
you
all.
accidentally like sat on them or something.
Good meme. I did not
Sounds
remember.
like something.
Don't remember that at all.
That's the,
Yeah. But yeah, so they used to in the A field, which is the biggest field at the park. They set up like a projector at home plate, and we all got to like sit in the field and watch. I think they did like 2 movies. Usually, it was only for opening day. My first couple years there, they did like Sandlot, Bad News Bears. I don't think they did Major League, but they did these baseball movies.
Yeah.
And then my last year, they did Transformers, and I was like,
Come on now.
"What the fuck? What are we doing?" Transformers. I was in shock. I wonder if they just like ran out of baseball movies. But I was like, why are we watching Transformers?
Update on Game 5 of Heat and Lakers. Miami is up 88-82 at the start of the 4th.
Yeah, lead will not.
I said Lakers in 6.
So you're hoping they.
Yeah, we're riding on this is the game.
Yeah.
The second game
The
that
Heat wins.
Yeah.
Rocky
be right.
movies are great. Is Karate Kid considered a sports movie?
I feel like
I mean, karate
definitely
is a sport, right? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely is.
Yeah.
We just pissed off every single person that has done karate.
I mean, it is a
For
sport.
sure.
I can't do that.
Yeah,
shit.
it is a
There's-
sport.
Yeah,
I think it is considered a sport movie.
Yeah.
1000%.
Because if I was going to say if that's considered a movie, obviously the Rocky movie is a sport. Basketball. I know you guys have never seen it.
No.
It's a mixture of basketball and baseball. And literally, there's like one scene I remember perfectly, and this dude just he's sloshed while doing it. Like, they have to win the championship game, and he is just drunk as fuck, stumbling everywhere. I think they still win it. Dodgeball, like we said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking classic. A movie that, unfortunately, did get ruined for me recently. My grandfather used to show me and Noah the movie Rudy all the time about Notre Dame. Huge Notre Dame fans in my family. I have learned that it is mostly fabricated, unfortunately. The players that have played with Rudy, including Joe Montana, have come out and been like, "No, yeah, Rudy's a loser. We didn't really like him." I was like, Jesus Christ. Joe Montana especially is very outspoken against Rudy.
Yeah.
Which is sad, because it's a great movie. Great. The dude that plays Rudy is like also in like all of those
Sean
classic
Astin.
movies.
Great actor. Great actor.
Who?
Sam. He's the guy that plays Rudy. You literally just said the guy that plays Rudy.
Bro, I had no idea
is-
that was his name.
Sean Astin. He played. He also.
He was
played
in the Goonies,
Samwise
right?
Gamgee in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I believe he was in the Goonies.
Yeah, can you?
Yeah, he was in the Goonies.
Yeah, he was in the Goonies. Don't.
Okay.
What? This dude was in like great '80s roles, and he played Wizard McWizardton in Lord of the Rings.
No, what are you talking about?
Wizington.
Nah, I was
Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I've never. Nope, never.
You've
seen
never
Lord of the
seen
Rings.
Lord of the Rings?
Never seen Lord of the Rings.
I've never seen Lord of the Rings either.
I've seen The Hobbit.
What?
I haven't.
And I've read the first Lord of the Rings book.
Am I missing out?
Yes.
I've
You
also
are missing
never
out.
seen Harry Potter.
Yeah, you've told me that before.
And I
that's
shit on
insane.
Harry Potter. Like, every time someone brings it up, I'm like, that shit sucks. Have you
No,
ever seen it?
I
No.
like.
They're all
I
on.
like Harry Potter, but I don't think I've seen all the movies.
They're all on HBO Max. Lord of the Rings.
No,
Hobbit,
yeah, I
and Harry
know.
Potter.
But Impractical
Yeah.
Jokers is on HBO Max, and every time I
Yeah.
click on it, I'm like, this is a great
but no.
fucking show.
Harry Potter, I could understand that if now that you're probably not gonna watch it because there's 8 movies, but Lord of the Rings there's 3. They're good movies.
But aren't there like,
They're good movies.
but isn't there also like 3 Hobbit movies, which is part
Yeah.
of?
The
So then there's 6 then.
well, you don't have to watch the Hobbit movies to know what's going on in Lord of the Rings.
What
Hobbit
do you
movies-
watch first? Like, if I wanted to watch all of them.
In chronological order, the Hobbit would come first because it's technically a prequel trilogy.
If I watch The
But-
Hobbit first, is it going to be bad for me? Like, am I going to be like, fuck? Like, am I better off enjoying it watching The Lord of the Rings first?
Probably.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
like
I would imagine.
I feel bad because for people just starting Star Wars, I wouldn't recommend 1, 2, 3.
No,
Yeah, I
because
think
5, 6.
they'd make it past 1, but like once you got to 2,
yeah, you
they'd-
immediately
yeah.
lose interest. It's
because 2,
tragic.
really the only good part of 2 is like the last 20 minutes.
Exactly.
And by then they'd probably shut it off. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is this
Yeah, exactly.
garbage fucking love story between this
I mean,
Until they
whiny
get to 3.
teenager
Until
and
they
this
get to 3.
queen?
All of 3 is good.
I mean,
When-
all 3 is
when
Quality film.
Anakin drops the sand monologue, the movie really picks up. I think that's really
the turning point of the movie. The sand monologue really switches
like
it up.
really fucked up though. All memes aside, I think it is. Like I think the movie up until the sand monologue is one of the worst Star Wars movies out there. I think the sand monologue saves it from being the worst Star Wars movie. I think without the sand monologue, Rise of Skywalker is better than Episode 2.
You got a
It's a
point
hell of a
there.
monologue,
Monologue.
sandalogue.
You
It's a hell of a sandalogue.
I'm thinking about it. How you said it's the turning point. When
It is, dude.
It is.
There's really
It
nothing
is.
because by
Literally
then,
after the sand monologue, it's a solid.
yeah.
Yeah.
solid-
I mean, right before then, when he murders the sand people, is also pretty good. But like,
Yeah, we love genocide.
well,
Yeah.
okay, like I was just thinking,
Why
like him being Vader, like
Yeah,
ish. But
yeah.
but then again, they only show him swing once.
Yeah, they
Like,
don't
I
really
think-
show him. Yeah,
Yeah, and then like his mother dying is drawn out for like 5 extra minutes.
True.
yeah.
What was her name? Did they name her?
Shmi.
Come on, Lucas. What are we doing?
Shmee.
George Lucas should make like a baseball Star Wars. Where like,
the fuck are you saying right
What did
now?
you say right
like
now?
if you were to make like a sports movie between like Hoth, like the Star Wars Universe Championship
what
game
the hell are you talking
Between-
about right now?
between the Sand People and like the Death Stick people from Episode 2.
The death stick people.
Remember the dude and the guys in the bars? He has a cigarette.
Oh,
and he
yeah,
tells
wanna buy
Obi-Wan,
some death
you know-
sticks.
Do you think sports in the Star Wars universe exist?
I'm sure
I
they
mean,
do.
I know-
probably.
like, I know
mean, there's,
gambling
like,
does.
There's like racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like slave racing, isn't it? Isn't it
I mean,
like
it's still racing.
it's like Kentucky Derby? Not gonna talk shit about the Kentucky Derby. A lot of powerful people like the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
Do you,
Yeah,
are you-
I would imagine that there's like all different kinds of sports and shit.
Probably.
probably pretty cool. I don't think they've shown any.
No.
I mean, there's a lot.
I mean,
of
the,
plans
the
today,
their
so.
their for
I mean,
entertainment
pod
was
racing.
just but
That's
they're
technically a
like
sport.
the theater they went to for entertainment was just like bubbles.
Yeah, it was just like some energy shit floating around.
I love like no one talks about that. It's a great scene. Him talking about
Oh, yeah,
Darth
great
Plagueis the Wise.
But the show
But
that they're
the
watching,
show
is,
that's happening is just
who
bubbles.
the fuck actually goes and sees that?
Does not make sense.
I don't know.
It's been a great sports episode, guys.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
we're killing it lately.
We're not diverting at all. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Final decision on favorite sports movie. I think. Oh, one I didn't even talk about. Longest Yard. I think that's it. I think it's my favorite one. The newer one with Adam Sandler, not the original one.
Yeah.
Chris Rock dying in that movie really threw a damper on my day when I first saw it.
Yeah.
And then the dude fucking puts he puts I think a McChicken on his grave. The dude from prison is like really good at getting McDonald's specifically into his prison. Like he like sneaks McDonald's in and he puts like 2 fucking McChickens on his grave. Great movie. That's one of my favorite ones. And I'm not even a big Sandler fan, but The Longest Yard is fucking fantastic. Stacked cast.
Yeah, there's
Absolutely
a lot of people
stacked.
in that movie.
I think there's Chris Rock, a lot of wrestlers. Like they used
Great
all the
Khali
big
was in
wrestlers.
there,
Yeah,
yeah.
Stone Cold
I
was
know,
in there.
Tracy Morgan is in there. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they had Great Khali, who was huge.
Yeah.
Goldberg was there. Yeah, that movie was fucking stacked.
Yeah, good movie.
Great
Yeah.
movie. And you of course you said Sandlot.
Yeah, Sandlot it's just always been.
Do you have
Yeah,
a
that is a
favorite
cla-
movie?
Yeah, I don't. It's tough because there's so many good ones. I think in the past few years, Moneyball was also a really good one.
Yep.
With Brad Pitt and Jonah Hill, and I think that was like one of Jonah Hill's first like serious roles, and he did a pretty good job. I want to say he was nominated for something for supporting actor, but I'm not really sure.
Jonah Hill.
hmm Like he
Does
did.
Jonah Hill get unnecessary hate? Is he the
Why would he
nickel?
get hated?
Is he the Nickelback of? Because he just
No, I
gets
don't think
memed
so.
on. No, because I don't think
It's
he's
because
done
he has
as
a lot
much
of
as, like,
meme
Nickelback.
roles. That's the
Yeah,
Well, yeah, he's the comedic relief in most of
Yeah.
his,
Yeah.
his shit. Him and Wolf of Wall
him and
Street
Wolf
was
of Wall Street.
fucking
was
hilarious.
fantastic. The fact that that's like
He has so many good roles.
not
that
that
I
he
don't know
not
how
that
he'd get.
that character specifically exists, but that dude actually did marry his cousin like in
Yeah.
real life, like that character is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's
His
wild.
character was great in that. the Jump Streets he was in, he was good at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is he hated?
I don't know where you're thinking that he is.
Like he
'cause I
get
don't
no,
think
like he gets
is.
like unnecessarily memed on, especially in like
He got made fun of for,
TV shows. Like Family Guy makes fun of him all the time. South Park makes fun of everybody, but like
Yeah. And Family Guy also makes fun of a lot.
he
of
get
people.
like SNL, he gets fucking torched on.
I don't know. He
I
doesn't
know, like,
deserve it.
He got a lot of stuff about like his weight.
Well,
And-
yeah,
and then
because he's
lo-
either 106 pounds or 340 pounds every
Well,
time
yeah.
he steps out of his house.
Yeah, because he lost a lot of weight, and like people were like asking him all kinds of questions. They were bugging him like every time he was on a show. They'd ask him about it, and he didn't seem very happy
It's like,
about it.
he'll stop talking to him.
Yeah.
But no, he did lose a shit ton of weight for a film and then gain it all back for another part, and then like he's one of those that have fluctuated a lot over the years, which is not. Scientists would say that is not a good way to live
Yeah.
your life.
No,
It is.
I know Tom Hardy is another actor who's done that like a shit ton.
Mm-hmm. He was. Who did he get? Joaquin Phoenix got really skinny for.
Yeah, for Joker.
Joker.
Yeah.
So this is a sports talk show, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
guys for joining us.
Yeah, a lot of nice sports talk. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for our 10th episode. Double digits now. We've been doing this a little over a month, I believe.
Yep.
It's been fun. It's
It
been
has
real
been.
fun. We're gonna try to get this out, advertise it, get some more viewers. Try to get more serious about this. Trying to figure things out with managing and social media presence and stuff like that. So be on the
If
lookout.
you guys could just do if you are listening, just 3 seconds out of your day and share. It goes in like way longer of a way than you guys would think it would.
Yeah, any
it's a big
deal.
like,
Definitely.
shares, saves, follows, obviously. Anything. It takes like 2 seconds to like
Yeah.
Help us out, God
Yeah,
damn it!
yeah.
No, yeah.
Leave a review on Apple
Yeah.
Music.
I didn't mean to sound condescending.
Yeah.
I apologize. But yeah,
They're
like,
picking up what we're putting down.
Yeah, correct.
like our pics on the gram, our tweets. On
Yeah, our
on Twitter.
Instagram manager is very good. Go
Yeah.
like her memes and stuff that she puts out. She
Yeah.
does all the episode
Graphics.
post. Yes,
Yeah,
there
all
we
the
go.
graphics for the
Episode
episodes.
Big words. This is
Big
why
word.
you go to college, Luke.
Episode graphics. But
All right, thank you guys for joining us. My mic just nearly fucking fell. As I was saying that, my mic nearly just fell on the ground. That would have been very loud. Thank you guys for joining us again. Shares do go a long way. Reach out to us, talk to us. Guy from France.
Oh yeah,
We shouted him
got-
out in
yeah.
episode 6 or something, and he
the
did
only
not
episode
watch
he
that
didn't
episode.
watch.
Yeah.
So please, if
France
you're
guy,
watching this
France
episode,
guy.
or girl,
France.
Don't know who it is.
France guy
France
or
person.
girl or
message
person.
us,
yeah.
please.
Human
'Cause
being.
you're the
from
one
France.
person that's not in this country. Well, we've had a couple from
Russia, I think.
Yeah,
there was a
but-
couple.
But like
it's
this
nothing
guy
like
can-
France. I mean,
This
come
person
on.
consistently.
Yeah,
every
it's
single
we
week.
have one download from France.
See, I would
every
watch
single
out talking
episode.
bad about Russia because
Especially if they're listening to our show.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
But
but
France
no.
though.
Yeah, the France guy definitely hit us up.
Yeah,
we will.
for
We
sure.
do want to
Our
talk.
social medias are in the description. So
Yeah, I mean,
just reach
you
out.
already clicked on the J&L Sports Show podcast.
Yeah.
You might as well just slide over. I know you got Instagram or something.
You gotta have Instagram or Twitter.
You know what's cool is that you
It's
can listen to
popular.
the podcast while going to Instagram and hitting follow.
that is true.
So if you guys are listening
So,
to this
boom.
right now, you can literally just slide up on your phone.
Two
Podcast doesn't get paused or anything.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah.
Bada
Incredible.
bing, bada boom.
How
Thank you
phones-
guys for
how
doing
phones
that.
work. Yes.
Should be done by now, so thank you guys. Like
Yes.
by the
Yeah,
time I
thank
said that, you guys have
for
already
sharing
done
our
that.
posts.
Yeah, that's a
And
little bit
liking them.
longer, but I
mean,
you do it right now while we're talking. It's
Yeah.
incredible.
to like and share a post, maybe 10 seconds.
Yeah, at max.
Probably less, to be honest.
But do what you want.
You got the quick fingers, we get it in 5.
Thank you guys for joining us. We'll be here on Tuesday to go over Week 5 predictions in the NFL. Right?
Yep.
We're that far ahead already. Who knows? Maybe the season will be canceled by then. It's all day to day at
Yeah.
this point. Crossing our fingers.
Titans.
Hopefully not. See you guys then. Thank you guys for joining us.